Does that make any difference? Hey guys, today I'm gonna do the Booktube Newbie Tag. My name is Sydney, I'm a 19-year-old uni student and I love books. Let's jump right into these questions. Why did you start this channel? Well, I wanted to connect with readers but on a global scale because only 2 months ago I started TikTok and I had no idea how strong and connected the community was there, especially the BookTok community. So I was like, I have to give it a shot on YouTube. I really like the sense of togetherness that we have because we're like a small niche group. I love talking about other books with people who feel the same way about them, so that's all I want. No one else in my life is reading the same books I am right now, so I need to talk about it with people, otherwise I might go insane. Also, just to document my reading experience because, I think it would be cool to look back on all this like a year from now and just see how each book I read or read made me feel. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? Well, in terms of what I can bring, I hope that I can relate to other people who haven't been readers for very long because I started reading way back in 2017. Well, actually, it's kind of scattered. I read maybe 1 or 2 books prior to that, and obviously for school, but books that I genuinely had an interest in and sought out. So, but it really hit me in 2017. That's when it all started, and now haven't looked back since. So I hope to to convert people who don't read necessarily that often to books that they will absolutely love. Because I truly thought, people who couldn't read, well, people who don't enjoy reading will never enjoy reading. That is not true. I used to hate reading. So, goes to show, you just gotta find something that you love. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I really love seeing everyone's different outlooks on a certain book because it goes to show that no one's reading experience is ever the same. One book can be read so many different ways, and I find that so fascinating. I love anything set in dark worlds. It's just, I don't know what's wrong with me, but high stakes! And obviously, documenting everything. Why do you love reading? Now I'm sure many other people have said this, but I will say it again. Escapism. I love experiencing multiple people's lives because, the world is so diverse. And there are things I never would have known had I not read books, or things that just enlighten you just a little bit. Reading about someone else's life, whether that be fictitious or a true story, it just puts your life and your situation that you're in now into so much perspective. And I think that that's the great thing about reading, because you can reflect and just realize what you have. That's one side of it. Or, there's the other side of it, where I can be a knife-wielding badass for a day or something like that, living vicariously through these other characters whose lives I would never have experienced because it's impossible. What book series got you into reading? Well, at the very, very beginning it was Wattpad stories. From 14 till 16, I was just eating up all those Wattpad stories. A Pirate's Kiss, that was my very first fantasy book that I really loved. And then Death is My BFF, that one's a really good one. But the one that changed everything, that actually made me go out and look for, published books in paperback, was 1001 Nights by Elle Chanel. I'm pretty sure that's her username. I had never seen something written so beautifully like that before. Also, I hadn't known about the original 1001 Nights tale, so then I just got totally into Arabian fantasy. Then the first ever paperback book that I read was the Rebel of the Sands trilogy by Alwyn Hamilton. Started it all for me! Oh, I don't know if I read it now that I'd feel the same way, but still, it was amazing. Just that time that you read a book and you're completely enthralled by it. That was it. What questions would you ask your favourite booktubers? Okay, there are a lot of you out there, but I'll ask, do you ever get in a reading slump, and how do you get out of it? Because I can imagine apart from YouTube you have other priorities in your life that, you know, could get in the way, or like you're just having a bad day and you just can't read. What do you do? That's what I want to know. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be hardest to overcome? Time management. I said that I'm a uni student, so, and right now I'm in what, week 3 of trimester 2 in my second year. I should probably be doing, you know, uni stuff, but no, no, I want to do this. I'll be fine, I'll figure out a way around it. I've done it, I've survived so far, so I'm not too worried, but it is, you know, at the back of my mind. But I will have to figure out a way to upload consistently. So I'm doing it at least once a week now. Probably by the time that it's exams, maybe not, but we'll see. When did you start reading? On Wattpad in 2014. That was in the very beginning. Or I will say 2017. Where do you read? On the couch. That's it. I don't really go anywhere else because I don't really have a life at the moment. Apart from being at home. What kind of books do you like to read? I'm honestly open to any genre. Apart from non-fiction, I probably can get into non-fiction, but it's just not my thing at the moment. But I'd say my main ones are historical fiction, fantasy, young adult, and new adult. Fantasy being a key element in all of this. I do want to get into, what is it called? You know what I'm talking about. I need to get into more of those, but right now I just need to eat up all the fantasy. I love stories and I love writing about them as well, so the more books you read, the more you know. In that sense, the more you know what to write. Anyway, nice to meet you all. I hope that we can, you know, talk about books together, or maybe even like discuss unpopular opinions, because I have some unpopular opinions. But yeah, I'm excited about this. I think I might be doing maybe a reading vlog next, because I'm trying to like combine what I'm doing with uni, because in uni I'm an English major and thus I read many books. So I'm thinking I might, you know, post some of those as well as books that I read for pleasure. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the future. Bye!